Bature Atnase editor ma Alhaj Delbo Krata na Alhaji Yakwa ba bibia kama.
Yeah, me bibia
come. Bia na ne kwaso.
Nyankopon dia chair.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So na nimnyam for Kennedy Japan and so Atnase ba kwa ba bibia kama.
Oh, nyamiado.
Okay, da Costa ma me ye ni da ben.
Next week,
5th December.
Yes.
E wo henfa.
Asin akomfre.
Asin akomfre. Okay, all right. So we'll talk about the constituency saying
enye easy o. Na fe dey Kano ya dos.
Aden
Tough. Demands na eba no. And I say me ba me calculate here on must spend 64.
Why are you paying those monies?
But situation critical if you don't help. Say uko ebimo ekrobi am ko no kra no ehun kanya mai at least obi dey year ba so be give me 70,000 to build 3 classrooms for me. We share classrooms omo timo na wontumi enko as MP na wonye hwe.
Is it for fear say you are losing the seat?
No. Me dey me lose kra enhame nka menya kwa akogimani because sika ya from last 2 weeks 164 plus this week 60 nka ni nyina sa metimi dey akoye me apartment am but me jai na me dine me lose one can have but we MP so you need to help but me go say omo ye man broso e be your man they can do it themselves but omo say aban am ka say look whether NDC MPP CPP government entimi ye bibia ema obia I say mo anka so mutumi boa mo bi enti enye easy but one more enko we na me 264 no cement am to nso ye 350 no so my sister me kwa next week ma kotu ane and no kure ni man ka say free from here na mbo but yenya agi ato ho so se be we need to help what do you say koi me common fund to computers dryers ne sewing machines the computers no and I distribute to 13 of them akabe 7 ne ekon I have to use my own money to buy more because omunya ate se wakokro we so why you say I'm on pet? Maybe also assemblyman were for 3 or 4 villages. Into a core
represent your interest.
Yeah, into a core. No, the same thing. No, they are local.
But you are sure so you are maintaining your seat.
When they say constant. And the economy and that fear.
I political calculations need to say obeti maintaining the seat.
Right.
How can Japan?
Last election, how many votes no nya? Last election. This MC, and this, or Breo Monsieur, a school dime. Into this election, 1 year or I'm telling you, Mama here, Jumo. Oko, a thin side. That's Oko, Juma, Mama here.
Now what go open?
Na can I help the Bia or you are not helping the people. Open up one microphone 60,000, 64,000. I bet me I set up cottage industries. I'm on microphone. Nipu baby. You know how much they need for their capital? Over 500 cities, 200 cities to go and buy a kutu and to go and sell. Now you keep on giving them, won't go to your school fees, won't go to your health bill. That's not help.
Wow.
Teach a person how to fish.
Don't fish for the person.
Fish. And this one you are giving, and then I will say, what's that is a woman microphone. We are not seeing the impact. Because it is even swelling. Because why are we for the Christmas? It's the best around a Panama for the gate. I've been now radio to TV now complain. When are we here home for the Christmas? Go and establish cottage industry.
To those kind of econo. Your hospital bills, school fees.
Within 1 month,
within
1 month, it was all through. Was spent over 150,000
3 weeks
on during 3 weeks on philanthropy. But was it productive? No,
very.
No, it's just for consumption.
But my calculations as to why it's not productive.
It's consumption.
The nipa need.
And you already got your school fees.
Jodi we actually
even if you select 2-3 model villages. Now I set up cottage industry. Say Gary Kona Omuya. So whatever they will do, now about Patama, you can employ 60 people there. There will be any income. They will also be able to lift others. I think that is how we should do it. But whatever be the case, the constituency, I'm telling you, he will lose it. I'm telling you, we lose.
I am surprised at Batuli because now we back home. First of all, say me call a chrome to say asaman me do gata. Say a chat a chroma in Sutoa a buko and call for them. Now or hini bisa say oh me pay $200 of cement. Now me can Sunday na Monday me ma $200 of cement. Omufanye gata. Osi enono enye. Again, I'm surprised that Osi cottage industry. Okay? If you don't educate the people, be at the back constituency, the same thing across the nation. Be so one to me and human resource, highly educated people. To me appreciate sa cottage industry. Be at the baby. I'm surprised that Osi me come obi 200 cities. Me say that's my time. Omo to chase sika e ma ma so mu mfa nkoye gari na u no bosumi na utua kakra na dey ma other people. Omo de bonkwan. Obi enu ho utua sika no back. So if I go entina mama northness no enwo kire wo mu no. Mami ma Thursday asem wo parliament. Eye Rashid Papu constituency. Omo born din asa Rashid Papu pe me pena 70 one of the guys I admire. A very gentleman, nice gentleman. And don't buy them say, boy be free. Rashid Papu consi Wa Central whatever. Oko school or Techiba. But to the TNA, the school fees is 151 Ghana cedis.
151.
One. And a registration or
SHS.
Right, 3. Our choir registration, 350. Wabenda Parliament for 3 days from Monday. Official Rashid Papu, but them so what too quiet. And the Moana reception is a man about so honorable. Where yes, but your boy be out were determined to go to school. Now problem say no. I'm so my friend. What about 151 Ghana cedis? What? And our registration is 350. Take couple near 501 Ghana cedis. And I'm a man of 600 uncle. Nani MP here on Fankotia. Now listen carefully. Halaji Baturi. Saturday anopa. Boy no frame no and someone or catch it. Well, a young boy was me my minimum playing in NDC. My catch room said they should not vote NDC again.
On this basis?
Yes. Saturday.
But say it's a weak basis for saying that.
Hey, sir, what a crum or to a political party. Not 151 seats.
Is that a responsibility of a political party? And
your responsibility of a political party, but a responsibility of the political party that is in government to develop the country. Ebama obi kanima amene papa eye juma and womunya 151 cities and ka on faka and free her and money MP.
But you have instances in your own consumer
yeah, not because the guy because
probably
because he's from the north.
So me ko asin dom pillar say here na say ko che will be 200 Ghana.
No, because you have highly deprived areas now. Hokofa Bruno Anno Hokofa Vota no Hokofa North. Ebe fa Cape Coast so Central. So
and
a part of Central region. And me say na me ko asin do bia na say me come will be 200 Ghana me channel. Me channel so me say me engineer. One ka say to mama.
Yeah, but
so what does that go to north or south?
Yeah.
What a human being.
Me say no. Me na me be here. We're a human being.
Okay.
I don't care where he comes from.
Okay.
But me tell say, this same mentality I will say. Yam for 200 Ghana cedis.
I never said that. Me say, organize them into cooperatives under one shirt.
But he believes education first.
Precisely.
That is part of the education. That is also part of
his experience.
He's only been called.
I was orange processing factory.
I know.
But I also do any cover. Yeah, this time.
You are only helping individuals. I'm saying that you can help the collective,
the constituency,
the collective.
And I make sure that constituency, factory,
if 50 people are formed into cooperatives,
we brought you.
If 50 people are formed into cooperatives, that's to me any income. They will take care of their children, school fees, and so on. But when you give to 1 or 3 people,
because he has instances where he feels that parents will be clearly they are irresponsible. They can help the situation.
That is why you can teleguide them by getting the assemblyman, the chiefs, opinion leaders involved as trustees. What is Kerisha Munsa, Oma Pesasi, Oma Bopata, say Gari na Umbeya, say Ajungu na Umbeya, whatever they are doing it collective and they own it.
Well, I like your problem.
60,000 is no small money.
I like your problem. Problem I want to say, Ote Enkran, Enti Onko villages, let me give you the mindset of the people. Okay, Ujina Awuken, me ba first, me do a full 598 acres. Me wa rice mill. Me teacher paddies, ya the free India and buy. Emma cooperatives, Sisani Awokan so mpuni. Unim, at the end of the year now, we tea a mono. No, me the kotakwa, and no, makoton. So, I say, now, again, me and Casamedi, I say, me Italian ambassador, if I batu the warden and etiti a mono. I had 800 workers. And so, 598 acres farm, meaning only 1,000 bags of paddies. Menu has a brand new machines, rice mill. It's me fear in Chawa next time. Uba wa memo akowe. Alaji menu kasa up to now and konfwa kotucha. Why yes nani? Only 2 ayina farmers are medi ayini mi momna. Omdo mi paddies ba ma.
Na fishing corporation area namo. Fishing corporation.
Yeah, so that is why I'm educating the people. What you say? So we educating and now appreciate it. They can sustain it.
Okay.
But 200 a day, 400 a day.
Some of your text messages about as an observer, they are cost over the weekend. Surprisingly, now more cards number out. But what the training a day or two before, and you have issues about the card, and that's uncommon. Because I don't really get the argument you are putting across. Okay. But it is uncommon. NDC under Professor Mills and President Mahama has exhausted their term of office 8 years. It's now the turn of MPP, so they should pack bag and baggage and leave. What's happening to the country? This country is it developing? Sam George will lose the general election. Is disrespect for the elders will cause him. Ningo Prampa will get to know who Sam is, Zion or Wa. Former assembly members in Jomoro district will go for demo if the assembly doesn't pay them their ex gratia by the end of November 2015. Honorable Paul Homia, tenure, half a sin in a day. We need ANAS to come to Takwa Assembly for serious investigations because they are misusing our funds for development. NDC party say we don't need new register. Look at what happened during their internal election, the broad daylight robbery. Mauli Woho. Did I hear Nia Masana Mwali saying stealing from their coalition center in their own party is too much? Is it possible this time around? This is a wake-up call to the MPP. David Kumi Takwa. Good morning, Ghanaians. High cost of living, unemployment, and corruption will cause John Mahama in 2016. Zion Wawa, not to the way, but DSP Kodia, Edamwasi Semo Suma Jibrea, Waposi for Moshe. Honorable Kere Japan, fire nanti bedu ene ye kase dia koso eye NDC amanyuko no na bato ene nyoma osusu se eye adisuama yina.
Menia, ne eye adisuama yina ehia me Mr. Tekan wasem Thursday. On NDC for koto aba. Saturday. I got this on Thursday and by 11 from Electoral Commission. Say, Oma printi se nyoma wi. Ubetimi show anami show Oma print me fan to me ko man fan to me ko say Alhaji Baturi my NDC. So Electoral Commission printed this for NDC. Now what fre ofusuampofo wa admit say ampa omo na contract
experts I know most of the things the Electoral Commission did it on their behalf.
Good. Now a serious statement in one kilo. Wait, does it take a rocket scientist to print this? In the MPP for Omo election, you know. Electoral Commission expert Omo call also. And when I chill the marriage between NDC and Electoral Commission.
Don't forget, the for
Electoral Commission. Wait, accreditation you do your come say. First of all, Osiki and Electoral Commission for you know. First of all, Electoral Commission were printing press. because even general election omo contracted a yinima press and woman and then na NDC for edi omo enyama koma electoral commission on the print. How can you tell us this? Actually, we say one electoral commission and the Nisika a year at the way a NDC.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
And do you also want me to believe, say?
It doesn't.
Do you also want me to believe, say, for some of Mutiaka? You also want me to believe that?
But electoral commission plays role. Our new patriotic party.
Any role or play new role or play say, yeah, to a bar or mobile supervising and making sure say be correct. Yani apprentice accreditation. And the other simple accreditation or the NDC presidential and parliamentary primaries 2015 president's agent signed by Ofoswan Pofu, director of election. Sadia way and also just an electoral commissioner print amount. I will be expert one electoral commissioner and print amount. Another serious besides say electoral commission do musica years. A child the connivance
electoral commission for musica
I'm raising my point.
Oh no, but you don't
not
talk
yet.
where you
are. Ofoswan Pofu, honorable Ofoswan Pofu, catch will say.
And interactions, no, my main emphatic or say. Until most of the things that they did was through the help of the Electoral Commission. And the question was, normally why do late? No party for some and our commission. I don't see any challenge with that because commission should facilitate all these things.
You see, I'm surprised. Sir, we are seasoned journalists. What practice here? Now, sir, obi to me a master statement which went to me and digest. Now,
in digesting it, what is the problem with this?
Yeah, the
even
problem is Electoral Commission now is a referee, a coach, a linesman, a player. Onudia Obama NDC. This is serious for NDC election director to admit to say they sought the help of Electoral Commission to print this for them. In the general election, what will happen? General election, what will happen? And you and downplay it tells you the marriage between NDC and Electoral Commission, and therefore Electoral Commission would never be fair.
Oh no.
Mesama bote.
And then we make your tape.
Another subject for discussion.
No, but we are discussing the NDC primaries. No, you talk about don't worry.
Oh, don't do that.
Now, allow you a problem.
Because it doesn't make sense. Okay, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Just conjecture. Just conjecture.
And you don't mean such a and I was supposed to find
you know, but I'll be your time so that you also
mean your time. No, wait. This is not part of it.
No, I'm saying that. I'm saying that, Alaji.
Almost you have voted 4% in the area.
Okay.
Mama,
as I say, one I will moderate you.
What's your issue?
That's why you have the time.
Very serious. It tells you how Electoral Commission are unfair and corrupt.
And the Electoral Commission, what are NDC?
Unfair and corrupt.
NDC.
Amadou Sule. This came from Amadou Sule's office. Yes, this one came from Amadou Sule's office.
No, Mr. Remember, names that you cannot.
The truth of the matter is.
Maybe I am
the truth of the matter is.
I didn't think the man can't just say if Madame Charlotte or say no office. Now me catch you say if Amadou Sule office. Why? And Tinipa be brebe owo nyina. I didn't think na maame no akasa or your commissioner or your boss. Man kasa ne office ni fi aya nyabotre ne ti ade wo de ne America no obi be si wa kene Japan on si me enye Adom TV. But please sometimes give me chance because my baha
you're not backing with any evidence.
And this is evidence.
Why allegation here? Mention people's name. No evidence. What's the evidence?
They sought the help of Electoral Commission.
Is that the only thing the Electoral Commission printed for any entity? They printed everything about the election.
Everything about what? Everything about what? Who to be can't send this in the 2 SK?
Why?
Yeah.
Okay, Japan, just a minute. Alaji, said now you know the essence of this discussion.
It doesn't make sense. Me,
but because now maybe it's the same thing. NDC sought.
This is a novelty. Way a novelty. Now, NM said they want to avoid Nyekos or MPP. The party decided not to have anything to do with the elections.
Electoral Commission.
Almost they want it as transparent as it can be.
Not to the door.
No, No.
So the transparent body are equipped with
normally. Into a handing over Bibia, the easy.
Electoral Commission.
Electoral. Say, Moon printing Bibia, Moon take over Bibia, Yamaya. Now, we declare results. Now, you microphone, and who say, Bibia, and that is what happened. Because Niekos were MPP, NDC, they've learned lessons.
But it raises suspicion. The body mandated.
My friend, that's what I'm saying, that this doesn't make sense. We are in a civilized country. You cannot pay for printing of materials without raising a voucher. In government department, you must show how the money is going to be paid. But the issue is that what they are mandating is on several year interest. It is their duty. Electoral Commission is bound. Accreditation, it's an arrangement. You had it with them. You had arrangement with them. Depending on what you have, you had it with them. They also entered into arrangement with them. Say, look, print our ballot papers, print our accreditation, do this thing, so that our people will see that. And how much did you pay? Your election committee. So if I don't even know what. How much you pay? I don't even know whether the NDC has election committee, because so far director of elections maintains the election committee be. I don't know, but the MPP has election committee, and they have this NDC Omudi Ama EC YBBR and then billers who pay. If the end to me for buying sticker capriba, why not? And Kotia for political party, never. So we are going to demand the receipt and payment. And let's go to the